I'm about to use the bathroom quick.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, what up? Shit, fuck what was they? Fucking with this nigga Zay on this man.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Hey, you can get next too. Don't be scared. I just go so I beat you at my crib. You quit, bro. I'm like, bro, just get back on the set, just finish it out.
Rodgers now on first down.
On, bro.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able
no,
to
you
knock
quit.
it
I was
down.
up by 17. You were up 17.
There,
I came back.
by the
28,
nose of the
17.
football. He's going to have a first down.
All right, come on, just finish it out.
At the 35-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
You can play the winner.
By Myles Garrett. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You can play the winner, Dale. I'm about to bust his ass.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron
The defense
Jones.
there.
They will only muster a yard here to the 38. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers.
Right here?
That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have tremendous aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
I'm throwing some whole lot of shit at you right now.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Flush to his right.
Oh, yeah, Denzel.
I threw it out of bounds.
Hey, Denzel. BVU.
Hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
No, that's Denzel.
We've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think
Denzel Ward.
about to be open. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly.
I saw with it, bro.
2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Mayfield on play action. He'll let it go deep for
come
I should have just did it. I should have just did it.
Trying to take a shot, but it's
That's good, D.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
I'll take that.
Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark.
I could.
Home for the sack. Great job defensively.
Yeah, I'll
He
take
was
it.
trying to go through his progressions, find
We got our
somebody
star we need.
before he knew it, he was on his back.
So I just
We on
think
track.
Back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
No, that was just our field position.
Oh, no way. He caught
Really
me.
a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one.
Hey, man, I'm going to run that bitch to the pops or
And the
something.
Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over
What?
1st and 10.
I'm going to run that bitch to the pops.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Rookie.
That'll be complete to
Ooh.
Allen Lazard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play
Throw
from
it again.
scrimmage.
At the 27-yard
Hey,
line.
damn. You love cover 3, don't you?
It's a whole bunch of shit, I'm telling you.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
You gotta come over.
And he's going to take it in.
Nah, that's the one now. I was trying to auto him.
Allen Lazard, 27 yards. And the Packers have
Bro,
taken
yeah,
the
this is the
early
deal
lead.
about 2 pick 6.
And it's good
3.
to make it 7-0
3 pick 6,
Packers.
he would do shit on offense. Not a damn thing.
I ain't got to if that D doing it.
Mason Crosby.
We talking about football.
Then who you gonna get them? Cardinals?
Now after the
With them,
touchdown,
Tennessee.
here's Crosby to kick
Them
it
little
away.
ass up.
Taken in the end zone.
I don't know shit.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Browns, nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the
Oh, he handed that
shotgun.
bitch off. My camera fucked up. My
It's a
camera zoomed out like
7-yard
this a
carry to
pass.
set them up with a 2nd and
He done
3.
fucked up the camera.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running
Hey, what you
play,
think about them
you're going to
Jags?
smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him
I
down
get
right
the
at the line
hit
of
it.
scrimmage.
He came out with
He
time.
got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Thank you.
We gotta throw that
And
up.
it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard
Bears
line.
goofy for letting go of English, bro.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers.
Oh, come on.
Open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got them 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Adams on the hook up. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Right in the pocket, baby!
Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. Allen Lazard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The Packer pressure, and down he goes. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
6 at the 26-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
He dropped that
is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. The left side throw complete to Adams. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys. Had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
3 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
And again, it's Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play fake, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it.
Just
a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think
Monte Teo.
once he got out of the box, whether he just throw the ball away,
Somebody, the linebacker.
only picking up a yard or two.
Monte Teo. Notre Dame.
Mayfield from the gun.
Notre Dame. Monte Teo did.
That one is caught by Hunt and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
You know what I'm talking about.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He played with Kyle Long.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Rashard Higgins in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Browns are back within a score.
Is good.
Parkey with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14 to 7. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A gutsy call there. Yanks at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
They run it again with Chubb. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling.
It was great.
Right there. He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put
there. Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Gets it out quickly here in the left flag. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. The touchdown pass, Mayfield to Landry. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Looks like a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Fuck them up.
And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 4-yard line.
One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
This shit, hey, this shit, hey.
The lead is now 21-14. Fielded in the end zone.
He knew that.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Drive about to get started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding a way to
space.
Again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Will Redmond. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
He'll buy some time right, and incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Rodgers will try.
No, hike the fucking ball. He takes over to hike the ball.
He takes us up just shy of the 45. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
D-Lo, I hope that shit down so nasty.
That one almost intercepted.
Man, I don't know why they didn't go up the field.
Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down. Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to look deep now for Landry.
Oh, yeah, Landry?
Wow. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in.
He should have let him catch it.
Complete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down, 41-yard line.
Bilo, you going to get out this weekend's cover 3 front.
I ain't in that.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Green Bay Packer.
On first down, Rodgers flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Just like that. Mike 56, Mike 56. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Mayfield on play action. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They go play action. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going for it all. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Mayfield. Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Hey, Dino, what you got against Jones? You ain't hitting like that.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
That 1-yard gain brings up
he shouldn't want to run the ball.
At the 20.
Yeah, you ready?
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
What game?
Back to throw, Rodgers. He's got to hook up to his
You got to pop him.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now Rodgers.
He got me.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Rodgers looking to throw. Slant to Adams. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Adams. It's a gain of 15 yards.
And Rodgers to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.